Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christian Belencion, and today I will show you the International Trading Management System database that I created for this midterm examination. This system helps business track their international trade. It manages three main things: that companies buy and sell, suppliers from different countries, and all transaction or deals that happen between them. The database is called International Trading Lab and has three tables. Today, I will show you how I created it and how I put the data in it and how I use SQL queries to find important information for trading decision. So let me start by showing you the database structure. So the first one is the section 1 database and table creation. So first, I created a database. Created database if not exists International Trading Lab. The if not exists part means the computer will not give an error if the database is already exists, and it's a good practice. Next, I created three tables. Let me explain each one. So the first table is products. The first table is product. The products table stores the information about items that are bought and sold, and it has four columns. So the first one is the product ID, a number that uniquely identifies each product. This is the primary key, which means no two products can have the same ID. So the second one is the product name, the name of the product like laptop or rice. So then the third one is the type of products such as electronics, furniture, food, or agriculture. Then the last one is the unit price, the price of the unit of the product. So I inserted 10 sample data like sample products. We have electronics like laptops and smartphones, furniture like chairs and tables, and agricultural products like rice and corn. So the next table is the suppliers. The next one is the table 2 suppliers. The suppliers table has information about the companies that provide products, and it has four columns. The first one is the supplier ID, a number that uniquely identifies each supplier. Then a supplier name, the name of the supplier company. Then the country is which country the supplier is from, like China, Japan, Germany, or USA. Then the last one is the reliability score, a number from 0 to 100 that shows how reliable supplier is. A higher numbers means better supplier. Then I inserted 8 sample data for suppliers from different countries. So next is the table 3 transaction. This one. So the transaction tables records all the trades or deals that happen. It has 6 columns. The first one is the transaction ID, unique number for each transaction. The second one is the product ID, the ID of the product being traded. The third one is the supplier ID, the ID of the supplier involved. The fourth one is the quantity, how many units were bought or sold. Then the total cost is the price of the transaction. Then the trade date is the date when the transaction happened. So these tables uses foreign key, this one, foreign key, to connect to the products and supplier tables. So this means each transaction must reference a real product and real supplier. Then I inserted 15 samples data for transaction with different dates and amounts. So now I will show you the test cases table 1 products. So this is the simplest query that asterisk means shows all the columns from the products, tells the database which table to get the data from. Then the result shows all the 10 products with their ID, name, categories, and price. So this one, product 2, product 3, product 4, product 5, and until product 5. Then, so the test case 2 is the identify unique product categories. Query select distinct category from products. So the word distinct is a very important here. Without it, the query will show electronics 4 times. Once for each electronics product with distinct, it only shows the electronic ones. Then the result this is the shows only 4 unique values: electronics, furniture, food, and agriculture. Then the test case 3 find products within the price range. Query select product name, category, unit price from products, where unit price between 1,000 and 1,000 order by unit price. This result shows the 5 products in this price range sorted from cheapest to most expensive. So now let's go to test case 4, the search product names by keyword. So query select product name, category, unit price from products, where product name like phone. The like operator is used for pattern matching. The percent sign is a wildcard that means any character, so phone means contains the word phone anywhere. Result shows smartphone and headphones because both contain phone. So now let's go to the last test cases, is which the test case 5, sort products by price highest to lowest. This one. Query select product name, category, unit price from products, order by unit price, descent. So this query uses order by with descent, which name descending order. Descent shows the highest price first. Then the result is the product sorted from most expensive, smartphone at 25,000 to cheapest, desk lamp at 3,000. So now let's go to section 3, test cases suppliers table. Now I will show you the test cases table 2, the suppliers. So the test case 1 is display all suppliers. Query select from suppliers. This shows all 8 suppliers with their ID, name, country, and reliability score. Then the test cases 2 is a distinct, is used to show each country only once, even if multiple suppliers are from the same country. Then the result this is shows the 4 unique countries like China, Germany, Japan, and USA. They are sorted alphabetically. Then the test case 3 is which is a find high reliability suppliers. So query select suppliers name and until reliability score from suppliers where reliability score is greater than equal to 90 and order by reliability score decent. So here I use the comparison operator, which means the greater than equal to. So this finds suppliers with a score of 90 or higher, which shows they are very reliable. So the next one is the test case 4, search suppliers by country pattern. So this is like query uses like C percent, which means the start with letter C. This finds all suppliers from countries beginning with letter C. So then the result shows is AgroSupply Ltd and TechWorld Inc. from China. So the test case 5 is a limit display by suppliers. The limit 3 command shows only the first 3 rows from the result. This is useful when you have many rows but only want to see a few examples. Then the result shows only the first 3 suppliers from the table. So now let's go to test cases table 3, the transaction. So now this is a most important section, the transaction table. This is a 10 test cases showing different SQL features. So the test case 1 is a display all the transaction. This is a select all from transaction, and this is shows all the 15 transaction with complete details. Then the test case 2 is a find transaction with the data range. So this is a uses between with dates. It finds all transactions that happen between January 15 and January 25, 2026. Then sorts them by date. This is a result shows 8 transactions from this 2-week period. So the next case is the identify high value transaction. The comparison operator means greater than. This is finds expensive transaction worth more than 200,000. Results shows a 9 high value transaction sorted from most to least expensive. Now next is test case 4 is a compute total manually quantity and unit price. So this one so this is an important query because it is uses a join to connect the transaction table with the products table. Then it calculates quantity times unit price manually using the multiplication operator. Then the as keyword creates a new column called calculate total to shows the result. Result shows 15 rows with the calculated total for each transaction. So you can see if the stored total cost is correct. So the last the test cases is number 5. Sort transaction by total cost. Then the objective is a sort transaction highest to lowest cost, and the SQL feature is order by. Then this shows all transactions sorted from highest to lowest. Then the result of this is arranges all the 15 transactions by their total cost value. Now, I will show you the test cases table for combined queries. So the test case 1 is the combine high values and low value transaction. So this query has two select statements joined by union. The first select gets an expensive transaction more than 200,000, and the second gets cheap transaction less than 60,000. The high value and low value are new columns added to show the classification. Union puts these two results together into one list. Then the result of this test case is shows all high value and low value transaction together and sorted from highest to lowest cost. So this help identify which transactions are important and which are small. So now this next is the test cases 2. Here test cases 2, this is a creative use of union. It combines the product categories from the products table with supplier countries from the suppliers table into one list. Both result shows a name and type, either product category or supplier country. So the union works well. Then the result of this test case 2 is shows a combined list of all product categories and suppliers country labeled by type and sorted alphabetically. So that completes all 20 test cases from the International Trading Management System. To summarize, what we covered is the first one is the database table and table creation with proper structure. The second one is the data insertion, 10 products, 8 suppliers, 15 transaction. So then the third one is the select queries to retrieve data. Then the fourth one is filtering with where, between, and like. Then the 5 is sorting with order by. Then the 6 is the aggregate functions like count, sum, and average. Then the seventh is grouping with, group by, and hubing. Then the eighth is combining data and with join. Then the ninth is combining queries with union. So these systems shows how international trade companies can organize and analyze their business data using SQL. The SQL file I created contains all these queries and can be run in my SQL workbench to execute all tests automatically. Now I will show you the test cases. Now this is the test case 1 where we display all products. The query is selected from products, which is very simple. The asterisk means shows all the columns, and from products means from the products table. As you can see in the result, we have 10 products total. We can see the product ID, name, category, and unit price. We have different types of products like electronics, including laptop, smartphone, and headphones. We also have the furniture like desk, chair, table, and desk lamp. And we have food and agricultural product like rice, wheat, corn, seed, and coffee beans. The prices range from 500 pesos for rice up to 25,000 pesos for a smartphone. In a real business, this query helps you see your complete product catalog at a glance. So now is the test case 2. So this one is to identify unique product categories. So this is a test case 2. And here we use a very important SQL feature called distinct. The query is select distinct category from products. The word distinct means we only wanted to see each value one time without any repeats. Without distinct, if we just selected all categories, we should see electronics 3 times, furniture 3 times, food twice, and agriculture twice. But with distinct, we only see each category once. As you can see in the result, we have exactly 4 unique categories: electronics, furniture, food, and agriculture. So this is a very useful in business because a manager might ask what the type of products do we deal with. And this query answer it quickly without showing duplicate. And you don't need to count how many of each type we have right now. And you just need to know that we have this your types. Then the test case 3 is where unit price between 1,000 and 1,000. So filters product that cost between 1,000 and 1,000 pesos, found 5 products in this price range. Order by, search them from cheapest to most expensive. So next is the test case 4. So where product name like phone searches for products with phone in the name using pattern matching. Found smartphone and headphones like with percent is a wildcard for any characters. Then the test case 5 is the order by unit price with decent. Search all product from most expensive to cheapest. This is decent mean descending order. Smartphone like a smartphone is 25,000. Is most expensive price is 500 pesos is cheapest. Then the test case 6 is select from all suppliers. This is shows all the 8 suppliers with their ID, name, country, and reliability score. So this simply query to see all supplier information. So the test case 7 is select distinct country from suppliers. Shows only unique countries: China, Germany, Japan, and USA. So this removes repeats, so we have 4 countries instead of 8 rows. So the test case 8 is where reliability score is equal greater than equal to 90. This is shows suppliers with reliability score 90 or higher. Found 5 trusted suppliers. The premium trade is 98 Reliability score, Electroglobal is 95, TradeLink is 93, and TechWord is 92. Then Farm Group score is 90. So so the test case 9 is where country like starting with letter C. So this is a searches for countries starting with C. Found two suppliers from China like start with C means start with C followed by any characters. So that's it. And thank you for listening our demonstration, and I hope I explain very well. So thanks for watching also. And